Hey guys, the Simple Student here. Welcome to episode 20 of Java Programming for Beginners. Today we're going to look at some of the methods in the maths class. We're going to look at the 7 most used methods inside this class. Now, usually when we're using a class in Java, we have to import something here. But in this one, we don't have to because the maths class is actually built in, okay? So we just have to use it really. We don't even have to create an object. So to begin with, we're just going to make a few integers. We're going to make int x equals 8, int y equals minus 8, int z equals 9. And we're going to make a few doubles. We're going to say double a equals 8.2 and double b equals 4.5. Okay, so now we're going to use the math operators to look at these different numbers. So the first one we're going to look at is the absolute value operator. So we're just going to use a print statement to show these working. So we're going to say system.out.println, and we can just put this inside this. We can just say math.apps. So this gets the absolute value of anything. If you don't know what the absolute value is, it's basically just the positive of any number. So if we put x, the absolute value of x, which is 8, should just be 8. Yeah, 8. But now if we put y, now y is minus 8. Minus 8 isn't an absolute number, so it's going to change into an absolute number, and it's just going to be 8. So x and y, the absolute of x and y is actually the exact same thing. So that's what that does. Okay, the next method we're going to look at is called ceil. And basically what ceil does is it rounds a fractional number or a double up to the next whole number. So if we say ceil a, it will basically round a up to the next whole number. So it'll round 8.2 up to 9. If we say ceil b, then it will round 4.5 up to 5. Now what's the opposite of ceil? It's easy enough, it's called floor. And so if we floor b, then 4.5 rounded down to the nearest whole number is just 4. And 8.2 rounded down to the nearest whole number is just 8. Okay, so that's quite easy. The next method that we're going to look at is called max. So if we put max in here and put two numbers, so a and b, it will basically print out the larger of the two numbers. So the larger of a and b is 8.2. And we've also got, as you probably guessed, min. So it will print out the minimum of the two numbers. So the minimum of 8.2 and 4.5 is just 4.5. Okay, the next method we're going to look at is called pow, and as you probably guessed, it gets the power of a number. So we can say 2 to the power of 3, and this will equal, oh, we've got an extra bracket, sorry. 2 to the power of 3 will equal 8, and 4 to the power of 3 will equal 64. Yeah, so the second number is the power number, and the first number is the number that you are applying the power on. Okay, so the last method we're going to look at is called square root, SQRT. And you just put one number inside the bracket, so we can say 9, and the square root of 9 is 3. And we can also put z in there, and z is also 9, and the square root of 9 is still 3. I know I sped through those, but they're quite easy, so that's the most popular 7 methods inside the maths function. Thanks for watching. This has been The Simple Student. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.